Hey everyone, let's get away from construction again and let's get back to the homesteading part of this new homestead. So in this episode, we're going to talk about picking out trees. So we've already got a lot of native trees and there's some that are more desirable than others. And let's go ahead and have this video talking about and showing our trees. And if that doesn't sound too exciting to you, go ahead and jump to about 8 minutes into the video. We're going to go into the ravine. I'm going to go down there and go check out all the river bottoms real quick. And if you want to see the exciting, neat stuff, just jump to about 8 minutes or stick around 8 minutes.
Is trees and all the pretty stuff out here. So this is an oak tree that we are trying to save. This has been mowed over a couple of times by the original owner, I'm sure. That's the old trunk right there. There's some blackberry growing in there I need to get out of there, but Christina went ahead and caged that up because we want this oak tree to live. It's right here by the corner of the house. This pine is going to have to go eventually. It's going to fall on our house. It'll get too big. I can harvest it maybe for the wood. But at some point that's going to have to go and I'm going to lose my shade, right? Well, here's my replacement tree. There's my son. Son's coming something basically like this. All right, so I'll have a big replacement oak, hopefully. One of the things we haven't got a chance to really do or even talk about with you guys yet is picking out our trees. Nature has already planted a lot of this for us. I mean, we've got blackberry, beautyberry, all these various things, some kind of hogweed. I don't even know what this is. Hey, look, a trench. But there are trees hidden amongst the thing, so we're going to try to find them. There's another oak right there. Another mighty oak right here. So we're going to save the oaks, hopefully. We're going to put effort into saving this tree. I'm going to trim it up, make it a single trunk again, and hopefully we'll have some oak trees out here. But this is all that preliminary stuff when you first get new land or your new homestead, and when you start living your dream like you're supposed to be doing, that you'll be able to hopefully do something similar. The beautyberries sure are looking beautiful. There's a bunch of trees up in there. There's some scrub trees we want to get rid of. It's trees that make these little brown tab looking seeds that fly and they twirl on their way down, little flat tab looking things. I don't know what they're called exactly. I don't know what this is. This looks like some kind of shrub. It's got berries on it. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like something you plant in your front yard that got out of control. Beautyberries, beautyberries, beautyberries. Really what that is. This is the one I'm talking about. There's lots of this out here. This stuff has got these little serrated leaves. You can see the leaves have little jagged edges. This is a trash tree. I don't know what this is, but see, it crowds up on your pines and your other trees and it's choking out the light. And that's one right there that's overgrowing this thing. He's in the middle of that and those pines. Maybe I want this and those pines, but I don't want that guy, this guy, or this guy. So we're gonna have to thin these out with a chainsaw. So yeah, we have a lot of trees to pick out. That's a nice sized pine right there. Man, that's a really nice sized one. I mean, that's wood size, that's lumber. That is lumber. I don't know if y'all can see. That's gotta be, at the base, it's over at least 2 feet, if not more. 24 to 30 inches at the base. That's a big tree. We're gonna have to manage this land. Well, we best manage this land if we know what's good for us. We all need to be managing what we got. Even if you don't got everything that we got, manage what you got. This is those little fur ball things, little spiky ball. I forget what these are, paper bark birch or something like that. I don't like those either. I mean, it's cool to have some just because they're a pretty tree. Some more of the things we got to get rid of. This stuff, we don't like this. That's one right there. That's some right there. There's some oaks right here. These are oaks. And that might be another oak. That's an oak. That's one of the trash trees. This double trunk right here. Those need to go. We'll open that up. You can see the trails, I think. There's all these animal trails going through here already. Yeah, so this branch of this oak that came out from the stump, it died. And it might have been a whole nother tree. Those trash trees are growing in between the two pines. See that? That's that little trash tree that we gotta get rid of. There's a big stand of birch. Then you start getting into the massive older growth that we have here. I believe that's a big oak. Yeah, these are both oaks right here. I thought one of those was a cottonwood tree and I was gonna get rid of it, but it's an oak. And it's a mighty large oak. And I believe that there's a black gum. The biggest trees are black gums, I believe. But we're gonna find out. Cedar trees I'm not that interested in. They don't make a lot of lumber out here. They take too long to grow, and they harbor diseases that transfer between fruit trees, such as cedar apple rust. But yeah, so there'll be other oak trees. There'll be other trees and other plants. We need to go through here and figure out what's what, save what we want, and, you know, stake it or something. Yeah, so here's one of the trash trees growing as a stump. It's been mowed over before. We're gonna get rid of. That's a trash tree. But we're gonna find all the gems. There's gems out here. That's trash tree, trash tree. Oaks. This is a stand of a 4-trunked oak, I believe. Yeah, it's a 4-trunked oak. It's been cut down and regrew from the stump or from wherever it got damaged. So this needs to be opened up. There's a trash tree needs to be taken out. There's a cedar. I think most of that's trash trees in through there. There might be some small oaks or something hiding in here that we might need to save. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna pick out. See, there's a mighty oak next to these pines. Yes, we got a beautiful oak tree right here. Trash tree, gotta go. This next to a trash tree. In my opinion, a trash tree. I don't know. I've never heard anybody using it for lumber or anything, so I don't know what value it has for me. So yeah, there's the whole property is gonna have to be done this way at some point. We have to go over everything and find what's good and see what's growing. What did nature plant here for us? Lots of blackberry, beautyberry, another oak. Oh, we got some more oak. Gotta love it. Which one of you big guys? Oh, okay, it's this long, thin guy right here. And there's another mighty oak behind him. All right. Oh man, that's a big patch of oaks. Again, he brush hogged this, or somebody cut it all down and it must have regrown because it's all in multi-trunks, which is not optimal for lumber, but who cares? These are some dead pines from the pine beetles, most likely, so those need to be gotten out of there. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of fun. Ooh, I see baby oaks, baby oak trees. We like to find babies. We will cultivate and we shall grow this. These are pine. This is a pine forest with oak interspersed. We want to see the oaks replace it. Beetle. Yeah, I see another cedar tree top. With that cedar tree top, we want to address. But yeah, it's going to be fun one day. We're going to get to pick out all of our trees and our plants and get rid of what we don't want. Oop, I'm in a blizzard. And that's going to be our replacement oak, hopefully. So don't run over it, don't mow it. But all that is, you know, the easy stuff. What about this stuff? Let's go look at that stuff. You want to go look over there? Do you want to go down off in here and see what is over there and see what we're doing over here? That'd probably be cool, huh? Ugh. But anyway, so much more pretty this way. Let's go see what we can get into next. Now there's a slope down right here. I don't know if you can tell that there's, you know, obviously a flat top, right? And then these trees. This is like an island of trees right here in the front yard. This goes down and kind of turns and goes down this way. Almost like a boat ramp, if you will. It's very gradual, but there's another shelf of land. Like this is a little shelf right here, right? Which is way lower than where the mobile home is on the last shelf. It kind of flows down to this flat. Then there's a drop off. There's another flat right down here. So let's see if we can go see what I'm talking about. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nice trees. Whoa. Not sure what kind of tree that is. It's almost like a pecan or something. Oh, whoa. Try not to fall into the ravine while you're doing this. Stepping on all kind of vines and whatnot. All right. Now you can see that it looks like somebody's been walking through here. This is just animals going through here this much. Oh, wow. All right, wow, that's a really big tree over there. Let's go see where this goes. Going over here. Big thorns. Whoa. Now the cool thing is, over here, this dark area, there's a really cool giant tree's root ball. You can see trails coming down here. And this is another flat zone, right? So this is a semi-flood. I don't know what this is. This is going to flood before anything up that hill ever does. And you can see that slope now I was telling you about somewhat. It's just covered in briars and blackberry right now. We can make that all cleared out. There's some wash up or something right there. Whoa, I'm walking up under these trees that are just hanging dead branches. Widowmakers. Look at this highway across here. Now, this land is my land. There ain't nobody out here for miles, but there's an obvious and clear trail here. Oh, there it is. There's the one we're looking for. The big guy. The Hobbit root ball. And that's a single trunk base, or a single base with a bunch of trees. That's awesome. Whoa. It looks like people have been through, haven't been down here in months. Oh man. It's kind of interesting down here. When I shut up, it gets really quiet. I can hear the mosquitoes. Whoa. Now I get an idea how this looks. This is all sloping down this way. You can see the little furrows. But a lot of this ends up underwater at some point, but the leaves say that it hasn't been in a long time. Look at that. A little black pile of scat right there. And a giant grapevine vine, like the Vietnam vines I like to call them. When I was a kid, they go all the way up there and they grab up onto that big branch. I could probably climb that. I should put up the kickstand and show you. Going on up there. Yeah, there's definitely some mosquitoes down here. There's not any up there too much. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna bail out. I could probably go through all that. Why don't we? Let's go the way the animals go. How about? Let's go the way the animals go, y'all. Got one on the wrong side of me. Oh, that's the one I got on the wrong side of me right there. Ain't too hard to get through that kind of stuff. Think about having to do it on the run. Went through all those kind of brambles. Whew, that was fun. Yep, I felt like a kid doing that. Probably could have stepped on a copperhead. But I'm sure I've taken bigger risks this week. It's pretty cool, man. That tree's gonna fall sooner or later. You can see how it looks. It opened up the canopy when it leaned. See that big open spot? That probably used to be filled by that. All right, and this is that slope again. You don't see, can you see the trailer up there? So we're definitely in view of the trailer from right here. You can see how much further down we are. Whew. There could at least be a shallow lake down here, and this could be the shore or something, right? Like, it don't have to be a lake all the way up to this upper part right here, because we lose a lot of trees and acres down here. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, big, massive thorns. This looks like some what it looked like. Wow. Massive grapevines. Those are those muscadines. Yeah, we got muscadines the size of tree trunks. Wow. Nice. I'm telling you, dude. Paintball. Paintball. I can see trails running up the side of the hills in the distance, right? Dude, can you imagine? This would be... There'd be a dude in a ghillie suit right here. We don't even see him. Bam, bam, bam. Paintball, laser tag, something, right? Just plain old hunting, I suppose. Ooh, there's a bigger open spot of the creek over there I've never seen before. Christina's up there waiting on me. I'm sneaking off to go play like a little one of her little boys. Ooh, yeah, I've never seen this. I know she's never been down here because she's never made it over this far. So, you guys and me. Oh, wow. What in the heck is going on there? That must be a pig waller. Look at that. It's all smooth on the sides. And it's mucky. And there's a run up and a run. Dude, that's a big old pig wallet, you can tell. Look at this. There's so many feet prints around here. It looks like people have been walking through here. I wonder if I can smell them. I don't really smell them. But wow, look at that. What do you think of that? Look at what's going on down there in the distance. I can't even tell. It looks like a tree up across the river, or the creek, whatever you want to call this drainage. There's a drainage cut right there. This is all our front acreage. We can't even get to it. Yeah. We got to work to do. All right, let's get up out here. Ooh, I like these kind of vines too, and I've seen these since my childhood, and I don't know what they are. I hear the woody ones are muscadine, but this thing, it's smooth, and it would make weird knots when they're, sometimes when I'd find them when I was a kid, and you would cut them off and make a cool walking stick or a beater stick. You know, when you're walking down the street, when you're a kid, you always need a stick. And these things were awesome for it. That's a thorn, but this isn't a thorn, it's smooth. And I don't know what that is, but I've seen those before. Just not in years and years, since you have to really be in some wild stuff to find those. They're rare, it seems like. And then there's lots of different vines out here. All right, thoroughly wild, thoroughly wild. Catch me if you can type stuff. You see the path to the water there. All right, let's roll up out. I got to get stuff edited. Try to make something worth y'all watching. Ooh. Awesome. Whew. That was a little trip. And all we did was go right down there into that corner and look back up this way. Right down there in the front.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the walk through the front yard and checking out all the trees and things that we're going to try to keep and what we're looking at. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Look out for us again soon.